Good. Yeah. One deep. Yeah. Ha.
Did you see him? And the bracelet. Do you have it?
I found Dear Tall, but the bracelet had some kind of defensive spell. It was a real pain getting it off.
That was his spell.
He put a protective spell on his own jewelry?
Dear Tal had a passion for summoning spells. This was his way of promising me he'd never take it off.
I believe it.
So, what did he look like? Pale, blotchy skin? Queerly colored eyes? And the bracelet. You still have it?
Of course. It's yours, as I promised. How'd you know?
All the scavengers have that look. Lucky guess. Well, at least I know. I have something for you, for your trouble. It was enchanted by Dear Tall before we lost contact. May it serve you well.
My thanks.
If you have time later, I may have another task for you, if you're willing. Come to my home to find out more. If not, then it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes. Looks useful. What do we have here?
Oh, hello.
I'd like to talk to you about that job now.
Oh, excellent. This is not standard practice for me, inviting strange men into my home. In fact, it's almost embarrassing to say this, but I feel like I can trust you.
Who said chivalry was dead?
I like that attitude in a man. But here's the job. When Dear Tal and I were together, we swore an oath to the gods to be faithful unto death. This is the reason for that spell you had trouble with.
That's sweet.
Yes. Well, we sealed our vow with protection magic, much like you stirred when you went to take off his bracelet.
I don't mean to be rude, but where is this going?
I didn't want to spend my life alone. I tried to love others, thinking dear Tall was dead, but
He wasn't. So you made innocent men suffer.
not just suffer. Die, if you want to put it that way. Most aren't as strong or battle-hardened as someone of your profession. And I was weak.
So what do you want me to do about this?
Please don't be so judgmental. I never intended to cause such harm. It was only the magic.
Right. It had nothing to do with your choices.
Fair enough. But that's in the past. I'm concerned with the here and now. The victims are not at peace. Some byproduct of the spell left their spirits lingering in this world, unable to pass on to the world of the dead. Many of the townspeople have heard them whispering my name, and over the years, I've accumulated the reputation of an outright witch. If you could find a way to get rid of them, of helping them on to the next life, I would be very much in your debt.
Where should I start looking?
I'll place markers on your map, and you'll have something special waiting upon your return.
Better be worth it.
Soul Pan. Soul Pan?
You're looking for Soul Pan?
You know her? Oh, I miss her so much. I can't think of anything else. She was so sweet.
What happened?
I don't remember. I've been looking for her for so long.
You do realize you're dead, right?
How so? I don't feel dead. And if I died, I can't remember how. All I can think about is how sweet she was. Oh, so bad.
She told me she misses you very much.
She does? Really?
Of course. You two had something real.
Where is she now?
She couldn't stand living without you, so she ended it. I'm sorry.
No, you're lying.
You're still defending her? She killed us. We're dead.
She wouldn't do that.
Then how do you explain this?
Well,
Who asked you?
this is getting old.
Well, get used to it. Where is that wench, Soulpan? Do you know?
Damn, woman.
I don't even know what we're doing here.
You're looking for Soulpan, remember?
No. Who the hell are you?
A friend of hers. She sent me to speak with you.
Why's that?
Because I know why you're stuck here. Why you don't remember things. You're dead. You're trapped in this world by a curse. I know how to heal it. To set you free.
I think he is. Why should we believe you?
You tell me. What's your last memory of Soulpan? Think hard.
My only memory of that spider is when we saw her walking in the woods, alone. She looked so pretty. We thought we'd enjoy her, take her for a spin. She wasn't having it, so we gave her a little chase. Nothing supernatural.
Is that true?
Hell, of course it is. Come to think of it, it's the only memory I have. I don't even remember my own parents. What are we doing here anyway? And what business is it of yours?
Soulpan was wearing a protective ward when you attacked her. That's what has been keeping you in the world of the living. You're not going to be free until you face what you did and let go of her.
So we're stuck here forever? Just like that? All because of some wench? I don't even know what she looks like. All I can recall is a name. And the way she looked from behind. Running.
It wasn't her fault. You were doing something wrong. Until you admit that, you're trapped.
Maybe, but... there's nothing to apologize for. It was in our nature. You never plucked a ripe flower? If not, I wonder if you're really even a man. Boys, let's show this fairy how it's done.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
Stay down. Stay down. That's rich.
Must welcome you. Hellos.
Hello?
Me, Tro.
Is that your name?
Tro say hellos. Live in barn to hide from cloaked men. They chase after swallows. But like it here. Warm. Smell good.
You're not calling out for Soulpan.
Who soul pan?
The woman who sent me here.
Don't know, woman. Just straw. Make bed. And smell.
She told me you knew her.
Don't remember.
Well, she certainly remembers you.
True not remember good. You're not funny.
Ever fell in love with a human?
True lonely. Dream about human love. Smells sticky.
You dream?
Whole life is dream. What's now? They play.
I wasn't expecting that.
Magic fun. True learn at free time. Meet Hubert? Say hellos.
Which one? This is Hubert?
All Hubert.
Tro, think. Who is the woman in your dreams?
Smart. Much milk. Touch me. Cry.
Does she have a name?
True?
How are you doing here? Need anything?
Was happy. Farmer sing. Now forgot.
Why?
Too scare people. Too handsome, said mother.
I think you've been talking in your sleep, Tro. Maybe we should find you another barn. Secluded. I saw one next door. I'll settle it for you. If you promise not to tell anyone else about your dreams.
Change good.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes?
I know this is a little irregular, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to rent out your barn.
My son? I don't have a son.
I said, I want to rent your barn.
Sorry, can you repeat a bit louder?
I want to talk about you, barn. Damn, Tro.
Hey, what? What's the trial?
I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Yeah, like the gold. Damn merchants.
What does he say?
He said you can live in his barn. I don't know if he'll come and feed you, but it's definitely an improvement.
He did?
Yes, he diz.
You is Troll's new greatest friend, except for Hubert. He lets me eat him.
New Hubert. Much milk, yeah.
I like barns.
I need to stop helping people.
Did you contact the spirits?
I did.
And?
They'll find peace. As for you, I think I learned a little more about your past than I ever cared to know.
Yes. I apologize for that.
It's no problem, as long as this is over.
I've just been so lonely since he's been gone. None of the others satisfied me the way he could. Oh, I'd better shut up. You must see this as a serious character flaw.
Soulpan, I'm not here to judge. If it helps you find happiness, then you did the right thing in solving this.
It's not that, exactly. I was just thinking.
What?
Well, you're very handsome, and I've always preferred younger men. Dear Tall was younger. Oh, what am I saying? I was just thinking, perhaps, if the curse really is lifted, maybe we could.
No.
I understand. Here's your payment, as promised. Take care of yourself.
warned you. There always seems to be more to kill. That's rich. Warned you. I bet you're glad you hit me. That's rich. warned you. Not now.
With how heavy you're breathing, I'd say you were successful.
Have it right here. Let me guess. There's more.
Right. And wrong. Only one stone left. The dwarvish runestone. Bring it to me, and you won't regret it. Honest work means honest pay in my book.
Taking up a bit of light reading now, are you?
Cute. You know, it'd be a shame if you were to trip and, let's say, fall into the furnace or get maimed by a loose hammer that may or may not happen to slip out of my hand.
I get it.
Good. Now, the last runestone appears to be back in New Ashos.
Would have been nice to know that the last time I was there.
This kind of information doesn't come easy. In fact, I don't know if all 4 runestones have ever been assembled in one place.
Then it looks like I have a stone to find.
Come see me when you do.
What do we have here? What's this? Let's get this over with. Yeah. Warned you. Yeah! Let's get this over with. Warned you. Good. Yeah.
It's me?
Warned you. That's rich. Don't say I didn't warn you. Damn, it's cold. Wonder where the... this leads.
I can hear them. All singing in unison. It's beautiful.
Take it easy. Here. That's all of them.
Finally, all of them in one place. I never imagined I'd...
Not to ruin your moment, but I have a lot on my plate here. So what am I looking to get for all this?
Just look. Isn't it beautiful?
Not sure what we're looking at.
The stones, together, the complete set. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Sure.
Suppose thanks is in order.
Thanks. I was thinking of something more material for my efforts.
Not enough.
Easy. It's fine. Glad I could help.
That's more like it. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. Really.
Ahoy, friend. Got a question?
Thanks. What do we have here?
How rude.
Yeah,
Are you a student here?
yeah. More like a prisoner. Now let's see. 3 petals of mandivore root, single drop of oil of catharia.
Am I bothering you?
Oh, sorry, no. I have an exam tomorrow, you see. Very stressed. Wait, what was I saying? If I only had that damn book,
What book do you need?
you wouldn't know it. It's just the textbook I lost. I can't find it anywhere. I offered a reward for it, but I can't pay much. I'm afraid whoever may have found it got a higher price selling it to someone else.
What if I offered to help you find your book?
Truly? I'd be indebted to you more than you know. It's an old volume called Of Ancient Artifacts. If you find it, I'll be here. Hello again. Any luck finding my book?
I'll keep looking. So, studying hard?
Don't get me started. The worst part is the subject. Yeah, I don't know anything about potions. I can't make them, don't want to, don't need to. My specialty is teleporting. Portaports, more specifically. You know, now that exam I could pass in my sleep.
I see. Good luck to you. So long.
Sorry, but I'm unavailable to talk at the moment. Many papers to rewrite. Everything's been in utter chaos since the incident.
Care to tell me more about this incident?
Oh, just a gust of wind, but it scattered my documents everywhere. I'm quite peculiar to coincidences of this kind in a place with so many mages. I've managed to recover most of them, but about 15 still remain missing. So I've no choice but to rewrite them all.
I'd be happy to help you gather those documents.
You would? Why, that would be quite welcome. I was at the main entrance this morning when the gust hit, and as some time has passed, I suspect my papers are all around the city by now. Good luck. Oh, and by the way, this favor will not go unrewarded.
Looks useful.
Welcome to Beneficus University.
And you are?
My name is Senwa, the sole nephew of Renoir. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Naturally.
We've decided to institute a new enthusiast group, MCE, or rather, Magical Creatures Enthusiasts.
While I can't help but be excited for you, why exactly are you telling me this?
Well, because I have a proposition for you, of course.
Of course. I'm not exactly what you'd call an enthusiast.
Perfect!
I don't think you understand. When I see magical creatures, I kill them.
Wonderful! Our group is aimed at bridging the gap between the mystical and academia. You would make for a brilliant addition to our speakers panel. You could tell us something about one of your journeys.
I think you'd be better off asking someone else.
Whom, if you don't mind me asking? We don't get many guests these days, let alone armor-clad adventurers. There are so many dangerous monsters native to this island. The amount of students that go missing each year is embarrassing. You could help save lives. Or at least convince a few more to run for their lives? What do you say?
Any ideas what you'd like me to say?
Nearby, there's a closed valley infested with some supposedly nasty creatures. No one's come back to tell us what the hell they'd found. I'm sure if you were to unravel this little mystery, the audience would be riveted.
Where is it?
Not far away from here, in the heart of the jungle. I'll mark it on your map. But remember, this is for science. Make some observations, take some notes, and have some fun.
Sounds encouraging.
Perfect. Find me near Assembly Hall in University Building once you've prepared your notes. Good luck to you, sir.
Looks useful.
Ow!
You'll stay here until I let you go. Forgive me. I make it a habit not to be seen socializing with my students.
Thanks for opening the door. I've been locked in here for hours.
You have?
Yes, Dr. LaFoy saw it a fitting punishment.
For what?
Well, it requires a bit of exposition.
I've got time.
I invented a way to communicate without words. A type of extrasensory perception, if you will, using earrings I make from the glands of a creature that has telepathic properties. These things aren't easy to come by either. I have to trade with the scavengers to get them, but the risk was worth the reward. My device gained immediate popularity around campus, but there were some unforeseen side effects.
What kind of side effects?
You don't want to know.
Don't make me ask twice.
All right. Depression, anxiety, even a few suicides have been reported, but there's no proof they were related to my invention. With such close proximity to the brain, the magical broadcast seems to disrupt certain thought patterns. At least, that's my theory.
And it's causing people to kill themselves? You need to get it off the street as soon as possible.
I know.
What can we do about this?
Kill the creature whose glands I used. The signal only works as long as it's alive. Something to do with the cell structure of the gland. The way they communicate allows the host to do the same. Oh, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. That's just a theory anyway. Nobody's ever even seen a cell. At least, not in New Ashos.
So the stigma will stop once the creature's dead.
Right. I would have already solved this problem myself, had I not been locked up. You really are a lifesaver.
Just tell me where to go.
That may be a problem. You're gonna have a hard time. I hid the thing and surrounded it with traps so it wouldn't directly harm the other students. These little devils can be violent.
I think I can handle it.
If you say so, I'll mark the spot on your map.
Can you use your invention to tell the other students they're in danger?
I've tried. It's no use. The creature can sense your intentions. Some sort of defense mechanism. It moderates communication accordingly. Mine has been thoroughly blocked.
Stay put. I'm going to look into this.
I owe you for this.
Save that for later.
Everything's gonna be fine. I promise.
Don't make a promise you can't keep.
Will you at least talk to me about it?
What's the point?
Ion, you're starting to worry me.
I'd just like to be alone for a while.
Excuse me, you're interrupting.
I couldn't help but notice your lady friend is in a bit of distress. Everything all right?
She'll be fine, thank you.
She didn't perchance get a new pair of earrings recently.
Yes, they were a gift. How did you know?
Any reason she should be this upset?
Ask her.
Not in the mood.
What if I told you I could help?
You can't.
I heard you got some new jewelry recently. A pair of earrings.
They were a gift from a friend. So what?
You need to take them off. They're what's causing your condition.
What do you mean, condition?
You're clearly upset about something. I'm willing to bet those earrings are more than they appear. They're tied to a very dangerous magic flow that's causing people in New Ashus to go suicidal.
I suppose it won't hurt to take them off.
Trust me. Feeling better?
Actually, I am. Will I ever be able to wear these again?
Afraid not.
Why would someone make such a horrible device?
Some people just don't consider the consequences of their actions. That's the best explanation I can give you.
I'll take your word for it.
I think the real reward may be coming later tonight, if you take my meaning. Can't thank you enough.
Thought you might say that. It always pays to keep a woman happy.
In case it isn't obvious, I'm ignoring you.
we have here?
Oh, hello. Forget something? Or did
Sorry to bother you.
Now, that's embarrassing.
The showmasters me thinking I should spend more time with me daughter. Well, I'm going home.
You can go now.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What do we have here? Bet you're glad you met me.
now. Good. Bet you're glad you met me. Good. Cold, dark, looks fun. Ha! Let's get this over with.
Yeah!
Good.